At first glance, the inside of Ian Mina's house looks like a new build. But the floors, insulation, and drywall it needs are all things destroyed by the floods that Mina has torn out over the past few days.
A lot of crews going around stripping out people's houses, getting it out before it all starts to mold.
This house was his oasis, where he could sit and enjoy the peace of the summer breeze in the shadow of Vedder Mountain. Now he's looking at a painful reconstruction that could run over $150,000, 80% of which should be covered by the province's disaster fund.
No insurance. You can't get flood insurance here because we're in a flood zone.
It could take weeks for the floodwaters to drain out of the 9 square kilometers of Sumas Prairie. 2 feet of rain, or 0.6 meters, was just too much for the land to absorb. But at least now the worst of the storms has passed, allowing workers to take down the Tiger Dam that had blocked off Highway 1. Getting back to normal is going to take some time. 2 elementary schools have been closed indefinitely until they can be cleaned up and cleared of any mold issues. Until then, students will have to learn remotely or bus to a temporary classroom elsewhere. There's just so much that's still unknown. We found Terry Woodland and his wife Connie near the trailer they bought in May.
I think it was about around this area here somewhere.
They managed to save most of their belongings. Everything else is a question mark.
Are you going to be able to live in the trailer?
I'm not sure yet. Got to check into that.
Insurance?
Question mark as well.
The only certainty is their uncertainty about returning to this small corner of the Fraser Valley they saw as idyllic. In reality, it's a floodplain. The option to move closer to Connie's native Arizona, they say, is appealing for obvious reasons.
And look, it's starting to rain.
I know, go away.
After the November people here had, most could just use a break. Mike Drolet, Global News, Abbotsford, BC.